I hit go
I'm
live.
kidding.
You're making me angry.
You guys want to watch Jeannie and me fight?
He's making me angry because he was spreading
This
untruths.
this is one of those conversations where you're like, the computer's not working against you. It didn't just pop up a window for fun.
I don't like it when he doesn't believe me.
It's the birth of Skynet.
I don't like it. Makes me angry, very angry. So I'm getting out all my goodies. I have nothing to show you for you.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it's nothing that really pertains to them. But
So good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's daily installment of
Patrick being, I won't say it. You know.
what?
I don't even have to say it. He knows. So, I did stitch last night. I have been so productive, haven't I?
Oh my God.
I
A
like
true Tasmanian devil of stitching and panic.
I like being productive. Like you know what makes me super grumpy is when I'm not productive. Because I feel like every hour in my life counts. Like I cannot waste a minute.
Isn't that sad?
It is sad. And I can't wait till I can wait. You know, I talked to
What
my...
Jeannie doesn't recognize is that's a choice. Sometimes you need a little effort in your life.
No, because when I say I'm going to do something, I want to live up to that. Because in the end, all you have is your word. So I talked to my brother. My brother just retired, and he has worked hard his whole life, like from school, from when he was like little.
He's
kid.
a doctor.
And
he went to like Georgetown and Penn and University of Chicago and Northwestern.
He went to Northwestern. But he's always worked super hard. And so I called him and I was like, well, how is it? How's retirement? And he goes, it's weird. He goes, I've never had this freedom. He goes, if I wake up and I'm tired, I go back to bed. And then he said that he's been
He's
reading.
like, I've never done that. He's like, I've never just decided to go back to bed and not done something.
Yeah. And he's been reading books, and he's like, what was he reading? Les Mis?
Les Mis, yeah.
He read Les Mis, and he's like, I cried through the whole thing. He goes, it was so sad. But I can't wait. But I've had periods in my life where I've like slept and totally slept. I've had lots of periods in my life with lots of freedom. And but you know, with the store, I want to be productive, and I want to have stuff to show, and so. But
then you blink, and a year's gone by, and there's nothing outside of your work life that you have to show for it. I'm not saying that's true for you.
Yes.
I'm just saying like people do that. And that's like your brother did that for sure.
My brother did that, but I don't. I do try to say yes to fun sometimes, because Patrick likes to get a rise out of me and say,
you're done with fun? Oh, you're done with fun. Okay, I'll go have fun.
It makes me angry when he says that to me. So I try to not be done with fun right now too. Once you've had an experience like a health experience where it's uncertain, I think you definitely become a little more protective of your time and your sleep. I am more protective of my time and my sleep.
I don't know.
And then when I'm doing things I don't like, I tell myself it's fun. I go, I'm having so much fun because I want to trick my brain.
Yeah. That's...
But I do no, like I try to get more sleep, and
that's like semi-working
better than before.
Oh my God, it's still Every night I'm like, we need to go to bed.
Patrick's so good for me, like going to bed, because I do like to stay up. Like staying up to me is so much fun. But yeah, I can't wait until I don't know what day it is. I can't wait. And I have tons of hobbies.
I think.
Patrick, do you know what day it is?
I got up. Yeah, I know what day it is.
I think you put the wrong day in.
Oh, did you hit go live on the keyboard?
No, I know the button.
You hit
go live. Oh. In the bottom right corner.
Yeah, no, you hit the wrong window. There's a screen that had the correct date on it, but then if you hit the go live like here, then it pulls
it wasn't
up
that
from
I know
yesterday.
There's two. I hit that one. You didn't say you'd already hit one.
Okay.
You said hit go live.
Right.
There were two. Maybe you should differentiate.
Okay.
He's making me really angry right now.
I should.
Because you know what? Because the way you're saying that to me is not like.
No, it's like it was. I get what happened now.
Anyways, okay.
I was so upset on Friday. I got up in the morning, and like Saturdays are a weird kind of like relaxing where like we get up and like we're like.
Oh, it's
we
so
don't
exciting.
we don't have to be to work until 10, and we don't have to do the live stream.
Yeah, so it's so relaxing.
But we get up and just kind of like laze around, like, because there's like an extra hour. And I got up last Friday, and I thought it was Saturday. And then like mid-morning, you were like asleep, and I was gonna let you sleep until like almost 9. And then at like 8 something, I was like, oh my God, it's Friday. We gotta go.
You're doing so. Yes. Can you believe? Like, I've been pretty prolific because I think you guys have seen, like, I've been posting a lot of videos. I am working on, I did the prep video for this. This is, okay, I got an email from Donna seeing if there were any more kits. I think I might have a couple more kits, but I wanted to have a little cushion to make sure I filled all the people that had asked me for a kit. The easiest thing for you to do is always just go online and get the kit there.
Just buy it online.
But
give this brain
it's okay.
little more
but
space.
I think I have a couple more kits. So once I get all, we just got more fabric in. I did put in there, you had to give me 2 weeks. But it's really going to be like a week because I think they'll be ready to go at the end of the week. I just got the rest of the fabric, so we're going to be sending all those out. I got the rest of the backing for those of you that ordered the freesia, which is so pretty. It's like this kind of like lavender color. So once I get all of those out and the people that
There's
I
one
have
right here.
on my special spreadsheet, then I will reach out. So if you do want a kit and you didn't get a kit, then send me a note. And that way, once I'm done.
Isn't it better for us to just put the right numbers up online and have them buy it online? And then you can free up that space in your brain.
For those people, then then I won't have their kit. And then I'm going to be upset. So, and then the kit we're talking about is this one. And this is as far as I'm going to go because I'm going to do the auto split quilt sashing. But it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. This fabric.
Does it make your heart happy?
Yeah, I think I'm also going to have one more kit that's going to have like just enough fabric too. So on top of those, because I have some fabric at home. So it makes my heart so happy. What doesn't make my heart happy is they had 2 colorways of this. This is called Super Bloom. And I pre-ordered. And I didn't even get my pre-order. They sold out of pre-orders. So I'm learning with Moda. They are ordering just enough, like just enough.
I think, it's just been such a weird time in our industry.
Okay. And then
What's
the other,
this?
oh my God, this is so beautiful. I did get a little bit of this in. So there is a line called Wanderlust, and this is also Moda, and it's also these gradients that are so popular, like that one too. Oh my God.
This one's my favorite.
Because it has like desert, and then it has like like we get skies like this here. Like I did not understand wide open spaces.
How much better the West Coast was.
We love the East Coast. I'm an East Coaster.
The West is the best.
He loves, like, I could live anywhere. I think I'm one of those people that I could just, like, home is where you make it for me. But, like, his play, and you know I could also be, like, I could be an inmate. Because you could put me in, like, a 12 by 12 cell with, like, a TV and a sewing machine and some knitting stuff and jewelry stuff, and I could just be so happy. That's, like, how I am. But he needs wide open spaces, so it makes sense that the West is the best for Patrick. But I mean, do you remember the first time you saw white, like the whole horizon?
I literally had a conversation where so we had a friend that stayed with us again last night, but when he was passing through town to go to Mammoth and Bishop, and then he was passing through town to go back home. And he was asking me, like, how I ended up out west, and I was talking about how, like, I think that's, like, a source of sadness for my mom that, like I had a conversation with my mom, like, at relatively young, where I was like, Mom, I was just born in the wrong place. And I think my mom, like, was almost hurt by the idea that, like, I really had very little desire to go home. I just wanted to be out west. And I was like, dude, I knew it from, like, it was probably 1988. I was like 15 years old, and I watched Blizzard of Oz. And that was it. I was like I'm moving west. Like, if you love the East Coast, there's no judgment on you loving the East Coast. That's cool. But I was like, this place sucks. I gotta go west.
Patrick,
I was like, I gotta get out to the big mountains and the big
this
snow.
place isn't for me.
For me, it was not the right place to be. I just wanted to be in the mountains.
Say it sucks. I mean,
That's how I felt.
You know what we love? New York City. That's where we fell in love.
Right. Even now, I go back to New York City, and I'm like 3 or 4 days in, I'm like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
I love the East Coast, but I love the West Coast, and I love the weather out here. But yeah, back to wide open spaces and sunsets and sky, because like when you live in New England, it's trees everywhere, which is beautiful too. Like when I moved to Reno, I thought this was like pretty ugly because it's pretty brown, like especially in the middle of the summer. But
there's so many colors here.
Once you live here, then you really begin to appreciate that like high alpine desert and the landscape. And I mean, we go out walking now, and I'm like, it is so beautiful here. But it's a change. It's a change when you're used to like super, super green and tons of trees to like desert. Like it's a big change, and it can end in the summertime, and it's pretty brown.
Well, it's brown if you never leave the house. It's pretty all over the place.
But like I always like, it strikes me when I'm back east and I get off an exit, and you don't know what's gonna be off the exit. Here, you get off and you're like, I can see where I'm gonna be headed because there's like no trees like there are back east.
Right.
But we get beautiful sunsets.
But you also get like big trees, like
we get
8
beautiful
foot, 10
sunsets
foot around trees
that look
like
this, that are absolutely beautiful.
You get that on the East Coast too. You just don't get the gradient that much because it rains all the time.
So this fabric, yes, I think Margaret came in and got some. I don't know if I'm even going to put this up. If you can get it while you can, wherever you can get it. But what's so nice about this is it's like, and Margaret was like, not sure what to do with it. I showed it to somebody else, and they're like, I'm just going to use it in the center. I'm going to border it, and that's going to be my center, kind of like a panel. And then you could embellish it any way you want, but it is really beautiful. We have the tree fabric. You know what it says on here? So get on your way, Dr. Seuss. If you are a Salvage, I'm a Salvage hoarder.
Are you really?
Yeah, I have a huge bag of Salvage. This is an amazing Salvage, and it says, so get on your way, Dr. Seuss. And this is made by Laura Muir Create Joy Projects, Wanderlust, Sunset Valley. It has so much on there. But this is going to be, isn't that so, you got to hold it down a little bit. So pretty. And it repeats. It goes to the other side. It would be a great bag too, like a bag gradient, like a large bag.
What do you do with Salvage?
Oh, like there's like books with Salvage projects.
What is Salvage denim?
What is Salvage denim? What
Like,
does that mean?
Well, like all of a sudden, like the ads that pop up on my
Isn't this beautiful too?
on my
So pretty.
Instagram are all about Japanese Salvage denim.
Oh, maybe is it just like Salvage? Like,
Do you know what that is, Lindsay? Salvage denim?
I'm thinking along the lines of Jeannie, where it's like leftovers that they're using.
and maybe they just
Yeah.
do rows of it or
Because denim
something.
doesn't have like the selvages like a print does.
Right.
It shows the color positions. 'Cause it's woven.
We have a fabric expert here. So if you have expert fabric questions. It's like watercolor. It's like Van Gogh, no, Monet. It's like Monet. Okay, what I wanted to say is if we sell out of this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some more out of this. And I know like Cindy's waiting for this one because it's more purples and blues. So this is going to be gorgeous. Look at this. It's gorgeous. This is going to be, so spring is in the air. I will do another colorway. I just want to get this one done. And if you think you like this one better, just wait. Because I have 2 bolts of this. And I've been hoarding it. So I just need to put together the rest. Somebody asked if I'm going to be doing the flowers for this. Yes. I just haven't done them yet. I kind of looked at it and I was like, I had to think and then I didn't want to. So,
It's because all your texted orders are in her brain.
Oh, you're on my, I sent an email to you. If you did not get an email from me saying I'm saving a kit for you, you better email me again because I don't know who are you referring to? What texted email? Is there somebody I need to?
Oh, you were just telling them to email you so that you could keep track of their orders in your head.
No, I don't. I put it on my spreadsheet and I have like 18 of them. Because I'm like, this spreadsheet will make me more organized. And then I created this spreadsheet. And so I have like 18 different spreadsheets. But this is on my spreadsheet. So I will, yeah. If you have not heard back from me that I'm saving a kit for you, then I'm not. So make sure that you shoot me another email because I do have a little bit of cushion there, because I'm worried that I maybe might miss somebody. So I wanted to talk to you about that, and I wanted to talk to you about. I think today the rest of our fabric, like I said, comes in for Autumn Love, so we're gonna start kitting that. Hopefully, I'll have that for you guys at the end of the week with designs.
So you put BES Silver on my desk. Do you want me to handle BES Silver, or should I be giving those to you to see if we can group it with other orders?
Oh, yeah, we've got BES Silver. So those of you who have been waiting for BES Silver, I think we have what? We don't have a ton of it. I want one. One's for me.
Well, I think there's like 6 or 7 of them, and I only think we owed like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah. So we'll be reaching out to you about the BES Silver. I think we don't have a ton to talk about. We have a ton to do. We have a ton to do.
So keep in mind, what is it? Not next weekend, but the following weekend, we're closed for. We are closed for Memorial Day. We're gonna close the whole weekend. That'll be kind of a ability for us to try to recover before the quilt show. The Reno Quilt Show is the 5th, 6th, and 7th of June. So we hope to see a lot of you there. You have a sew-along tomorrow, Jeannie?
Oh, no. That's going to be, I just had put those up. I did finish stitching section 1 of Star Spangled Beauty, so I'll have that to show off to you tomorrow.
What are you thinking about that project?
I love it. I love it. I'm super excited. And you know what? It's always fun as it comes together. And I find that sometimes I just love projects more as I do them. One of the blocks I'm the most excited about is going to be the one with vinyl where it has the frame, because I have some fantastic 4th of July pictures of just us and our life and like the kids. So I'm excited to put them in there. So yeah, if you need a kit, if you need, we have fabric kits, we have embellishment kits, we have designs. We can send those out right now. So if you've been watching Star Spangled Beauty and you're thinking, yeah, I think I do want to do that one, then just get it ordered so you can join in with the rest of our sew-alongs. And you can join in at any time. You can join in for Wallflower. You can join in. Yeah, and we're working. Graydon's here. Graydon, will you put those up? The new videos and spreadsheet for Star Spangled Beauty. Graydon's here today, so she will get stuff up for us.
Are you done with school? Congratulations.
Whoa, Graydon here is here every day? Not every day, but Graydon's going to be here more, so we're going to get more and more of that stuff up.
I worry about it too, Carol.
I think we're good. Let's get working.
So, do we need to talk about anything, classes, anything going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
What's this multi-needle? Well, so we have picture play in 7 minutes, but what is this multi-needle project play?
Oh, so that was so much fun. So we are doing, I think we have 2 sessions of it too, but we're doing, it's just a multi-needle round robin. And if you are somebody that is just curious, like we can open it up to you too. So if you weren't able to get into the other sessions, come join us for this one. I mean, we're just going to be working on the single needle, the 6 needle, the 12 needle. If you want a demo on Mighty Hoops, because we are now Mighty Hoop distributors, if you want to see a demo on that, you can also come in. Maybe call us first so we can make sure Michelle's available. I tried to do a demo and it was like it was a fail. Michelle did it and she's like, and you do this, snap, and then it was like, oh, I was like, oh my God, look at that, that's so awesome. And then so she wasn't here, so I went to demo it and I was like, can you put it here, snap, and like nothing happened, because guess who put one of their hoops in upside down with the non-magnetic side up? So I'm like, it won't work. That'd be me. So so if there's anything you want from Mighty Hoops, definitely reach out to us. Give us an opportunity to quote you for that stuff. So
there is a patch class for the single needle embroidery machines. Which one is that?
So
I think
Michelle's doing 2 classes with Art Spira, and then I saw that she set up another class that's going to be, because when Michelle does some classes, she does them as a contractor. So she does have a class up, and Michelle, you know what? She's getting set up for her class, so maybe we'll have her on tomorrow, and she can talk a little bit about that. But picture play is going to be starting in just a minute, and then what else do we have? And so we do have multi-needle project party. That is going to happen on Friday. So come join us for that if you want to do that. There is the class. There is a kit. And then I think there's another session that we're going to do next week, next Thursday.
And there are spaces
Scan and Cut is coming up. So if you want to do the Scan and Cut class, there's a live class that's going to be next Tuesday. There's also a pre-recorded class that we can send to you that you can just do at your leisure. There's a kit that goes with it. So if you want to do that class, please sign up today so I can priority mail your kit to you and you'll have it in time. And then I do have Star Spangled. I got to get rid of these because I'm not doing these then. Karen Bowl is doing God Bless America, and that is going to be next Friday. So if you're signed up for that, make sure you get your kit, or if you want to sign up for that, there is a design. This is the design. And then there is a fabric kit and a thread kit that goes along with this. This is going to be next Friday. God bless America.
We were talking to a friend that like is doing some counseling stuff, and he was talking about questions that they ask depressed people, and one of the questions is, when was the last time you sang? And when was the last time you danced?
All the time.
And when was the last time you told a story? And Jeannie's like, we do all that all the time.
So we're not depressed. Sometimes I'm depressed when when I have a lot of work to do, and then I go, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And I'm like, I'm going to just start eating. And then I put on Netflix, and then I get happy.
I'm like, what are you watching? She's like, Love is Blind.
I love all those shows.
What are you watching? Survivor.
I love reality TV.
Reality
I
TV.
love reality TV. Okay, and then the last week,
she also loves Day of the Jackal.
Oh my God, I can't stop talking about it. If you don't, I'm gonna pay money for Peacock. Is that what? Do they give you just a little taste of that, and they just give it to you for a little bit?
Peacock all of a sudden is part of our thing, so we have Peacock now.
I love Eddie Redmayne. Is it Eddie Redmayne? Is
Something
that how
like
you say
that,
his
yeah.
name? He is so good in it. You all have to watch it. It's so good. And I like that I can follow along, because usually I'm lost.
She only watched 4 out of 10 episodes.
You know how, did anyone watch Inception? I think I loved it, but I didn't understand. I was like, so I get frustrated when I don't understand.
Well, then she starts asking me. She's like, what's going on right now? I can't. And I'm like, you need to be quiet so I can listen, so I can answer your questions later.
So Michelle's doing Art Spira on the 27th, the patches with Art Spira, and she's going to do something for those people that don't have Art Spira too. And I think one of the things that is so great about her class is knowing the right ingredients, because that can make the difference between, I do jewelry too, and sometimes just knowing how to do that final knot or that tie off or the finishing, that's what you need. It's just one little thing that makes your project. And so with her patches class, you're going to get all the ingredients, because if you see her patches, you're going to be like, those are so pro. Maybe yours look okay, and you're like, I just don't know how to make it look like professional, complete. And that's what Michelle is able to do, and she's going to be sharing those ingredients with you in her class. Lindsay is doing her Serger Toddler Children's Spring Pajama Set, and that's going to be at the end of the month. I know you've got little toddlers and grandkids and all of that. And then same thing, learning how to make that. It's going to be a serger project, so most of it's on the serger, and a little bit of it will be on the sewing machine.
What a cool way to make that transition too, if you've never done an item of clothing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an easy project. It's a small bite.
It's a small bite. You guys are like, what about your project, Jeannie? What about the one you promised? Yes, June. Okay.
June? We have the quilt show, and then we're leaving on the 28th.
I've got 2 weeks in between.
Oh
Okay,
God.
and then Karen Bowl is doing her Lori Holt sew along on the 30th. And this week I'll have all your stuff to send to you. So sorry, but I will get that to you this week. And then we're not doing anything that first week of June, except I will be doing the wallflower block, which hopefully I'll have time to work on tonight, because I got to get that filmed. And then on the 7th of June is the Coldplay concert that we can't go to because we'll be at the quilt show. Have you seen it? It looks amazing. They're a bucket list. That's like a bucket list concert for me.
We got what, 6 tickets?
No, I think 4.
We got
We're gonna
6.
just take the kids. Hopefully we'll make it another time. Okay, that's it. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome. Did you read the questions?
I did.
We got everything dealt
There are
with.
more comments than questions right now. Marlene had a question, but Michelle will be on tomorrow, so we'll ask her.
All right, sounds great. We will see you later.